Hello there, welcome to another episode of World of Tanks with Game Titan, and I'm afraid a disaster struck today. My ISP, the router is continuously dropping connection. Now I know there was a technician at the pole at the end of my road, and it looks like he connected the fibre into the copper that comes down to the actual house. So I'm a long way from the road, so they probably won't run the fibre directly into my front door. About 150 metres off the road. Probably not unless I pay huge sums of money to get it done. However, since then I've had a bit of a problem with connection and connectivity, and today it was particularly bad and pretty much unusable. So I don't know when you're going to see this video. This video has been recorded on Tuesday, and this is a Monday game. I have been in touch with my ISP and they have sent out a technician. I've been assured there's a technician on the job, but he's probably gone home for the evening at this point in time, and I don't know if he's fixed it yet or not. At least I've received nothing to indicate that the problem's been solved, and I've been away for a bit, so I haven't been playing with the internet in the last hour or two, so I don't know if it's stable yet. However, Skorpian Pass, I'm showing this game because A, I did pretty well, and B, it's a very unusual Skorpian Pass Team Destruction game in that the problem with Skorpian Pass Team Destruction games and Assault mode is that the people who spawn on the ridge tend to stay on the ridge because it's nice and comfy, and they think that there's plenty of cover and all they do is shoot the people that don't attack them. The problem is that if you look behind me where that medium tank is, that medium tank can spot people on the ridge behind me. Those two light tanks have overextended. They've gone into that open kill zone much too early in the game. They should have stayed further back, spotted people on the ridge, waited for some of the people on the ridge to die, and then gone into that open zone. As it is, they've come in and they've... Now, I don't know whether the light and medium tanks that have come down would have come down anyway. I think this light probably would, because he was a very early charge down the hill and straight at him player. But I don't know if the others would have come down as early, but they've come down because the light tanks came up and they've sort of eliminated the light tanks in that corner. And that has extended map control for us deeper into the enemy territory, into the second ridge, where they are now spotting tanks and I'm spotting tanks. You see, ordinarily what happens in Skorpian Pass Assault, or like I said, Team Destruction mode, is that maybe one or two tanks come down to where I am, and they get overwhelmed by the lead tanks on the enemy side. They just come in over them, and superior numbers just wipe them out. And then they basically, the enemy, hide behind this ridge here and spot the tanks on the ridge behind me, in the spawn areas, and then the guys behind them pick them off until there's so few of them that they can't stop the rush across the open valley. And then people get up the ridge and finish them off. However, if there's enough enemy tanks make it down to this position, you can spot the guys on the second ridge in front of me, and when those guys are spotted, the lads on the ridge can actually shoot at them. So they're of some use at that point, because as you can see, I've been getting quite a bit of assistance damage, as well as the damage that I'm doing myself. But the key is that enough tanks have to come down to make this viable, to spot the guys on the second ridge. Otherwise, the tanks that stay back, stay near the spawn, are just picked off when they're trying to shoot people that they can see by people they can't see. And the balance of the balance of the game goes towards the red team under those circumstances. But in this case, because more than me have come down, we've had at least 5 tanks down, even though there's only 3 of us left, we've managed to gain the advantage, and we're now 4 tanks up. We've now just gone beyond the enemy, what the tanks on the ridge can be of help with, though. And that there was a demonstration of the view range mechanics at work as well. Those guys could see me, probably the Challenger could almost certainly see me, because my detection range extends 40 or 50 meters beyond my view range. And I couldn't see him until I'd closed the gap of the 40 or 50 meters to allow me to see him. Now he'll out DPM me, so I can't stay here exchanging fire with him indefinitely. but he's taking fire from allies as well. The two light tanks coming up, probably the one at the end of the valley and the one that's coming up towards him. So I'm going to come around the low ground, see if I can get closer, and my allies finish him off before... Well, they haven't actually finished him off yet, but they will. I'm not yet in view of the challenger, and he gets taken out, so I get no benefit out of this. I don't get any spotting damage because I wasn't really spotting him. He was visible because allies are spotting him, not me. However, there is a heavy tank down here at the bottom and the artillery, but he's been taken out. Diverted slightly for the artillery, but it didn't matter. He was taken out before he got here. Now, the T-29 is busily shooting people opposite him on the ridge, so I can get in behind him. And I can go around, beat his turret rotations, so I get around, and the other light tank is there as well, so I can get one shot off. Probably risk the other one, but that was it, and he's taken out and finished, and game's over. So we finish up with 13 damaging ribbons, 11 assisted damage, and a couple of kills, which is a nice little tally for a game like this. Nets us a decent amount of money. The Craft Panther's a good earner when you do well in it. And it got us some points as well. So we got a first class mastery. I think we got 3 points, 1700 damage, 2000 assisted damage. So almost 4k combined damage. And we came number 2 by experience. And that AMX 1375 did a really good game as well. Did a decent amount of damage, decent amount of assisted damage, and got 7 kills. So I'm no further along on points than I was in the last video. I'll keep in touch as soon as I can get the internet back. Thank you for watching. I hope you found it interesting. If you did, please give the video a like. Feel free to share and comment on the video. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you all again soon. Bye for now.